to the Warrior Kings podcast. This is the best patriotic podcast in the world. Here we talk matters political and patriotic. And I'm yours truly, the Okuga president. I have my patriot, comrade, S.A. Harmon here, Minia Akwaba.
Yeah.
And today's subject is a centuries old topic, very important. Today's episode is on reparations. Reparations, abani yechim kasamwa eye insie nemu. So be a deal be bonny, no one say money a word you know, when you're home fast, until bet me I home baby, until obema nipa ni BSC, ama cause less damage than how it was intended to. So today's topic is reparations for Africans by Europeans for the crime of colonialism, slavery, apartheid and all. And that's what we're talking about. Resource degeneration of the African continent by Europeans. That is what we're talking about today. And as I've stated multiple times, here we follow what is worthy. Nyasumbu ni edietri, etene yuhia ni enijayensi, and that's my local language, one language for you. Minia akwababi.
Yeah.
So today's topic is reparations, a topic older than all of us. See, for subject. Kwame Nkrumah mu nyinaa be fight. Marcus Garvey mu nyinaa be fight. This pertinent topic. Nti yɛmfa yɛ last nyinaa ngu so. We got to appeal to our people both at home on the continent and in the SIT region, that is the diaspora. They are very pertinent and important in the part of fighting for reparations for Africans, all Africans. So today's topic is reparations. You see,
that's a pa. Na Senator Bia, it's always a privilege to be here, and it's always what is worthy that this podcast pushes. So I'm always grateful to be here. Reparations are some can this is a century-old issue. All Africans, both home in the continent and in the diaspora, Ejitun say it is something that it is long overdue, and the black people must have their fair share of. At the end of the it cannot wipe away whatever has happened to us.
Yes.
But just to, suit it and say, this thing will never happen again.
Yes, just to compensate.
You understand?
In a little way, they
just
can.
the barest minimum.
Yeah.
But, sana, it is a century old. She said, idea, your bobo biana, yensa intiminya de enkan up to now.
Yeah.
So we must look at reparation ankasa. Nimpempen so edru any the edibedru sampempen so.
Yeah.
Na yasian hwefri say then ye as Africans this thing that is due us no yensa betimi ayeden.
Akan.
And
you say the chain.
They be it's a set saying say na o chire mu twi say insiesie.
Yeah. Insia name.
And
yes, keko.
Insia
name. Yawo bibiasia yawo nsiesie. Ne yawo nsia name.
Sa itino. De esanka esiesie ade no. Esan say omo be fair free ho. Omo di koti kwan, and reparation always stems from say an illegality has been perpetuated.
A crime has
been perpetuated.
Genocide.
Both parties ajatum say this is a crime.
Yes.
It is say ajatum say bone a woodie. Against black people, African people all over the world. And you say Africa people. All over, all Africans are on every continent way so. They deserve the reparation.
Yes.
But don't say that topic when I'm a cloud no. Amanaka koye say Adibi Crampa ehunya.
Yes.
You don't see it being championed in the mainstream politics.
Yes, because the mainstream politicians, right, they are religious. We can't rule that out. They are religious, and for them, they believe that the black man will enjoy in heaven, not on earth, as the white man has told the black man. Since the beginning of his adventure and colonialism, the current leaders believe, like the white man believed, that the black man's reward or reparation is in heaven. So you can be whatever, but you gotta, as a black man, you don't need to enjoy the heaven here. You gotta do it elsewhere. So they are looking up to. But the current generation of Africans, by virtue of living in the Aquarius age, that this is not a Piscean age, when obi betimi de nesom aba obi man mu abɛka kyerɛ wo sɛ ɔno te ne nyankopɔn ne nti tɔw deɛ no gu na gye ne deɛ no tom na nso wagye atom without proof. But this age woba na wobɛka saa asɛm a yɛbɛka sɛ prove it. Woantumi amprove a ɛyɛ fallacy te sɛ nea yɛhu sɛ aborɔfo no atɔn fallacy ama yɛn no. Nti reparations no ɛyɛ factual crime a nkurɔfoɔ a ɔmo baeɛ a ɔmo se ɔmo nyame ne sɛ ma mendi ewu menku obi ba ɔmo ku obi yɛ nananom yɛse menwie obi adeɛ ba saa nkurɔfoɔ na awia yɛ agudeɛ Nyankopɔn de ama yɛ ɔmo awia nipa nyinaa atɔn nipa obi a ɔse ne Nyankopɔn sɛ menku nipa no ɔde ɛboɔ ato nipa so atɔn nipa ɛno a crime ɔmo nyinaa agye atom. And in 2025 the UN and the AU have come to an agreement that 2025 they're using it to pursue the agenda of reparation discourse. Say yɛbɛka ho asɛm ɛno bi ne ɛyɛ wɔ ha yi
ahwɛ ne fapem ne yɛdi
yes me nua ɛno bi ne nti ɛno nti na meto ama menim sɛ wo wadwen da fam wokasa amanfoɔ tie nti reparations no ɛno sa damage no still ɛkɔ so.
That is the point. Bibia na nka me pese me tisim ne say say ade na ye hwe ne sa no it is a system a benefit a select few binti no omu it's like saying you say okay omu modus of brand the omu trading no illegal no ma accept say illegal no me tua ehon impatesika modus of brand they are still doing it.
Yes.
So then it collapsed their whole set. And these people, for them, you know, look, they are not willing to give us that money anytime or any compensation or whatsoever.
Yes.
They are not willing.
Yes.
It will take the force
and demand.
The force of the African people.
Yes.
That's this week. Because look, reparation is a similar year. I mean, for crying out loud, this is 2025. How do we have African artifacts that are dated, that these were artifacts from African kingdom, stolen,
pillaged,
ransacked through war or whatsoever means, being kept in their national museum? Look at the irony. It should have been like, okay, these were the days of the British kingdom, and that was a monarchy, and then we have fought and we have taken distance. But since we have metamorphosed and agreed to use a constitution that does not support an illegality and turn into a nation,
yes.
the fair thing for any straightforward thinking person to do is that then these resources that I know I can trace them back, I'm giving it back to you.
Yes. Yes.
But no, it is still in their bosom and they are making money off it. Because if you go to a museum, it's not free.
Being capitalized.
It's being capitalized.
And you black person, African, when you enter such a place, they won't even regard to let you look at it freely.
The irony of this whole issue is it is what they live by.
Yes.
So for the black people, for the African descent, for the people of the sun to demand reparations and be able to get it, we must be a force. And this force will only come from a political union of all African descent, especially on the continent.
Yes.
Because there's no one African power nation that can lead this charge as we speak now
and get what they deserve
and get what we deserve. There's no one African nation.
Yes, it's ridiculous.
And
we know that.
if you look at even our geographical borders alone, our geographical boundaries alone, it does not give you any fighting power. Now you look at, okay, then what else do we have to do? Then we look your blocks, your ECOWASs, your
all the
AU
divide tactics. See,
so all these blocks circumventing around that same thing that must be done years and eons ago, that we must have one unilateral union government of Africa. Instead of them to champion for this, they are circumventing around it. So today is ECOWAS, today is a Sahel group, tomorrow is an AU which is not funded.
It's BRICS.
It's
whatever.
BRICS. But the one most powerful thing that can send that signal that yes, the people are ready to play ball, it's not there. Because you cannot convince me that Rwanda or Togo or Ghana, as we are now, we will go on a negotiation table with the likes of USA, China, Russia, Britain, France,
or the European Union.
The European Union. And get a fair trade.
To do business, no.
You can't get a fair trade.
No.
But if that block is there, and I mean, you see, scientifically, it is proven that this union will inure to our benefit far more than what we are practicing now.
Yes. Yes.
Far more.
Yes.
So, to put that stress on reparation, sikana esi, and I say, impotence sikana, before a year dear say a demand, as I say a carbon, because some patasika, you know. Among person or mother be my chair say dear or yeah no mudi two say a born in that's all yeah. So that is the issue. So apart idea it's still ongoing.
Yes. So what you're saying is that the scientific means for Africans to get what they deserve when it comes to reparation is African unity.
One unilateral government.
And African unity doesn't mean or only the Africans on the continent.
No.
But around the world.
Every African around the world. Everybody.
But the only means we can get all the African diaspora scattered around to come together, to belong to a continent, to belong to somewhere, is by the continent uniting.
Of course.
When we unite, they can come anywhere, bring their intelligence and know-how.
Yeah, know-how, their expertise.
We need them.
We need it.
We can't do without them. They can't do without the continent too.
Every African need the continent.
Exactly.
And the continent
need every African elsewhere.
It's simple.
Yes.
It's simple as that.
Yes.
Because if you look at the fights that the likes of Marcus, Mosiah, Garvey,
the great man,
was pushing. It was this same
from a very little island, Jamaica.
You understand? If you look at the works of Osagyefo, Dr. Kwame,
yes.
If you look at the works of Haile Selassie, Julius Nyerere, these great leaders are pushing agenda way. Not only say a debut about 2025. This thing will still be a problem. Say yes,
yes.
It's at the end of the day, they say yenima, say yina. But then, time and seasons, and their ages and their generations that fulfill some destinies.
Paradigm shift.
You understand? There's a paradigm shift, and change is the only constant.
The way one time slavery was right for them, and now universally they agree that it is wrong, right? Yes, paradigm not shifted. So, yeah.
It's yes, in common way, say you way now you push this very necessary agenda. And again, and unilateral one African government will not just be a body say reparations in a baby. It's one of the benefits.
Yes.
Yebenya.
Yes.
Your security.
Yes.
Because security are both.
Yes.
Both physical, both what do you call it? Food security.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes. Scientific security.
Both armed.
Yes.
Both scientific security.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
These are basics in every civilization that you are able to secure yourself first. What to be secure on who we are, and I'll be to make so. You understand? So these are the basics. I'm telling you. For me, I believe that these are some of the very basic things that if the African people are able to achieve, then it will propel the full potential of the continent to achieve whatever their creator has given them to achieve.
No doubt.
You understand?
No doubt.
So the issue of reparations there, we can say it and talk about it, but if we are not working towards this change, because again, there's no political will or whatsoever, this current African leadership, there's zero political will.
Now, let me give you a historical background. In the year 2000, right?
Okay.
The president of Ghana then was Mr. John Ajekum Kufuor,
Okay.
J. Kufuor, General Giant. And 2001, they were doing Emancipation Day. I think a century anniversary of the Emancipation Day. So it was hosted in Ghana in 2001. And
that's big.
Yeah, it was big.
Centenary.
It was big, and it represented the black race, all Africans.
They did it in Ghana.
It was hosted in Ghana here. Kufuor was then the president, and the question then came that do Africans deserve reparations? They put it in the mouth of that president then, J. Kufuor, ex-president of Ghana. And this man said, even though the crime of slavery and colonialism and all was wrong, as the West, they agree it is wrong. But in our history, our ancestors, like kings and royals, were part of the abominable act that they sold their own people into slavery. So black people don't deserve reparations.
I don't agree. I don't agree with the ex-president at all.
And that excuse has been a very important and critical excuse for neo-colonial Africans.
The detractors.
The detractors, yes.
So it's the same line that they're racing. But I don't agree. The reason why I don't agree is simple. A crime has been perpetrated.
Yes.
It has been established that a crime has been perpetrated.
Yes.
Now, the major proponent of the crime has been established.
Yes.
Why then do you say that there are certain accomplices, and so the greater majority who have suffered this crime
Must suffer for it.
must still suffer for it?
Yes.
So in that sense, what you are actually doing is to rubbish and downplay the criminality that have been perpetrated because they are accomplices. It doesn't add up. I don't agree with the ex-president at all, and anybody else who championed this argument.
Yes.
And anybody else who championed this argument.
Yes.
I don't agree, because if you look at the whole situation, and you look at the history of even reparations that other people have received, it is through this same means.
Yes.
The variables are similar.
Yes.
So why then do they deserve reparation?
But we
and
have
the African people do not deserve reparation. It's
but
sad.
we have suffered the longest
The longest and
the
still suffering.
severest.
And still suffering.
See,
You see,
so,
it's a betrayal of the sovereignty that the people entrusted in you as their leader.
Yes.
Because you see, it gets to a point that they knew why it is J. Kufuor that they will ask that. Because, yes, he carried a voice.
Yes.
So that if one of the voices in Africa, leaders,
Yes.
Ghanaian president, says that we don't deserve it, then it's a non-starter.
Yes. And
It's a non-starter.
yes,
Don't talk about it.
He
It's
was
sad.
he was then a member a group called Chatham House.
Okay.
Chatham House. Yes. He was made a member of the Chatham House group,
Okay.
a very elite group in Europe.
Okay.
Yes. So they put that message in his mouth to say that, to downplay the reparations then. But 2025.
I'm very happy that the ex-president is alive.
Yes.
And I wish if he had an opportunity, he should come back again on this particular issue.
Yes.
That do the black people, the African people, deserve reparation?
And
I mean,
yes,
because it's only fair.
Yes.
He's still here with us.
He's still here.
Yes, he can make a statement on it.
We got a lot to learn from him.
Of course.
And
that's what.
If he got a lot to teach us as he's still alive, we would like to know
his position now.
Now,
his
yes.
position now. Maybe as at that time, whatever reason, but his position now.
Yes, now.
And if he goes, he doubles down.
He's still
on that stance.
Different, and we will explain to him why we deserve reparation.
We disagree.
Every black man.
We disagree. There are body of works done on this particular. Look, depths of information on this particular topic. So there's no way that you can arrive at the point that the African people do not deserve reparation.
And
yes, it's a complex issue. How are they going to start? What we will get there if we have that union.
It's simple.
You understand?
Yes, the union started it. That's why the earliest Africans came together to fight for reparation. It's 1963 by the Organization of African Union.
Yeah.
And that name made sense than African Union.
Of course.
Now, when you hear African Union, it's like the continent is already
united.
Yes, which is a fast. We don't. It doesn't fool people like us. We know.
And you see, these are the.
But when you say Organization of African Unity, it means yes, we're doing it.
You have a target that you are working towards. So at the end of the day, then it will become a one African state, one African government.
I know, comrade.
This is simple.
Comrade.
But you see, I feel like you said, the age of Aquarius have come with a lot of enlightenment.
Yes.
And the people would surely get to that point.
Yes, they're getting
you cannot subjugate the people for it.
No.
It's not done.
No.
The universe will not even allow
it.
So I believe that as we are adding our voice to this historical issue, even from now to days beyond us, our people must never ever shy away from what is due there.
Yes.
And they must understand that they cannot beg for it.
Yes.
They must take it.
Yes.
They must take it.
Yes.
And you will be in a position to take what is yours if you are one, united,
nation,
one government.
Nation.
And it's doable.
But now, as of now, we have no nations in Africa right now. They've disrupted that. Only countries.
Thank you. Look, even the small geographical boundaries that we have not transcended from the states.
Yes.
The best we have been able to do is to embody a country.
Yes.
But we are not even a nation yet.
No.
So look at
only African unity can get us go back to create a nation for ourselves.
It is only by a unilateral one government that we can now form a nation and have that identity. Because you see, the small geographical countries that the colonial borders established have been able to nurture an internal politics that borders around tribalism and religion.
Yes.
And is keeping a select few at the helms of affairs. Yes. But I don't believe that these are the best human resources that we have.
No.
You understand?
No.
Because that system supports their power structure.
Yeah.
They want to keep it that way.
Yes.
But if we have a one unilateral government, as one Africa, one nation,
the best of the best can be leaders
of the best will be put into where they can serve.
Yes.
And the whole benefit thereof will be felt by everybody. Because then there will be a strong signage.
Yeah.
If there's a deposit of lithium in, let's say, Congo, and this lithium can solve a region, maybe 2/3 or 1/3 of our power generation. Why don't we do that?
Yes.
So that then the economic of scale benefits all of us.
Yeah.
Then what is coming from Lesotho or Botswana? We are getting beef from there.
Yeah.
This beef is too much that it does not even get used enough in Botswana and Lesotho.
Yeah.
Then let's export it to other regions that
Yes.
are not able to produce beef because of probably their geographical location.
Yes.
What do we have in Ghana? These are some of the simple things that we can do that will propel our development.
I wouldn't even say simple. It is scientific.
Proven.
It is scientific.
Scientific.
These
proven.
are some of the scientific things we can do to get better as a people. In the Aquarius age, it is our purpose to unite a continent, to have a common, powerful voice, to fight for the continent, and this is the beginning of it. That is the agenda, and for this generation now. There were a generation who got independence for Africa. Now we don't have any direct colonialism. We have countries. What we have is indirect colonialism because of lack of unity. See, they are dividing us and conquering us, and it is our purpose as the youth of Africa to do that, to liberate the continent and finally to unite the continent for one purpose. We don't care to call it United Kingdoms of Africa or United States of Africa, whatever. It has to be a country.
It has to be a nation, and the name will come. I mean, these are things that when it gets, we will get it.
Yes, we'll get it.
You understand?
Yes.
So, and it must never be entertained that it's not doable.
It is.
The same detractors push such an agenda that, oh, it's not doable. And that even small Ghana, you can't rule. How can you?
Yes.
Look, these are scientifically proven.
And they also...
Things that nations have done, to be able to get to where they are.
Yes.
And there are documentations.
Most of them through war.
Exactly. And there are documentations.
Yeah.
There are documentations that's proof to such facts.
Yeah.
So we will talk about reparation any day, anytime.
Anytime.
We will not shy away from the topic and make it look like an unrealistic opinion. It is not. People have received reparations. Nations have received reparations. This is historically proven. When the Third Reich lost its war, it paid reparations to the Jewish nation.
Exactly. Just recently.
When the Alliance won the First World War, Germany and its allies paid reparation.
Yes.
Why is it that something that has been established centuries, that these are illegalities? Why are we so weak not to claim what is ours? And again, like I made the point that there are artifacts, non-African artifacts, which are in custody of other countries who have accepted that they got it through illegal means. It's not like they have not accepted it, but still holding on to it. It means that they do not rate you to that level to give you what you deserve. And therefore, you must show yourself approved that, look, this is mine and I'm taking it. And it is only at that point that we can do that. For now, we are not in the position to do it. But like we said, there's every generation and their purpose. And the people come, they have a collective destiny to achieve something. So this generation have that collective destiny to at least set the foundation for Africa to develop. That will be the base. You understand? And anybody who do not see that this can be an approach to the development of the black people, the African people, is an enemy of the nation. You understand? It's a direct enemy of the nation. So
African unity is evolution of the continent. See, that is the way forward. We can have everything that is bereft of us now when we unite. We can never acquire or achieve anything great as individual countries if we don't unite.
Which have not even yet developed into a nation. because the kind of politics that is going on right now, Nigeria is not a nation; it's a country.
Yeah, it's a country. South Africa.
South Africa is not a nation.
It's a country. Ghana.
Ghana is not a nation.
We don't speak our language. We don't.
Ghana is still a country. We have not got to nationhood.
Yes, nationhood. Only African unity can give us
that national identity
emphatically.
as Africans.
Yes.
You're an African national.
Yes.
Simple.
You can belong anywhere if we unite.
Be able to do whatever you want to do under the banner of a one union government.
We can change the educational system,
Everything,
the bogus educational system,
everything,
if we unite.
Everything can be achieved through that political, because you see, we must understand that it is through decision making that things come into being.
Yes, and consensus.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, whilst there are other blocks that we are dealing with are paying more particular attention to such unions and dealing with us in a union capacity, we are still fragmented and trying to play our individual states. So then all African states are now effective client states.
Yes.